The must-love dogs boutique hotel for lap dogs can be described as a slice of heaven if you are a pooch wanting to be pampered. From paw decors to spa treatments, owner Inika Boyle caters to all of the special needs and treats for lap dogs. Take a look. Inika, welcome. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown away. I mean, this, I've never seen something like this.
I'm so glad to hear you say that because we put a lot of effort in here.
And when did it all start and what was the inspiration behind it?
Oh gosh, Nolene, there was a very hard time in my life where I needed somewhere for my babies to be looked after, and there was no option for me. They were just your typical kennels with cement and no grass, and I needed someone like me to look after my dogs. And the whole idea was, where the name came up with, that would be the prerequisite for anyone working for me, would be that they would have to love dogs. Yeah. And all the ideas I came up with were what I would want for my babies. Yeah. Yeah. And this is like a hotel. Yes.
For dogs. So for when you go on holiday, yes, you can bring your dogs here, yes, but they can't be big dogs. You only take small dogs.
Yes, we take little lap dogs. I did in the beginning attempt to mix the two, but it's a boutique hotel concept. So it's small little dogs in a very small space. So it is for indoor small dogs.
So there are different suites. There's a premium suite, normal suite, and then there's the presidential.
Yes, yeah, the penthouse.
The penthouse.
Yes, yes.
So this would be the equivalent of a penthouse.
Yes, that's right. It's not just a boarding facility. We sit in the rooms with the babies. They have a lot of social time. It's not like lock the dogs in their rooms, let them run around in the garden. We take them for walks. We have a scratch and tickle room inside, yeah, where they can come in and we can spend extra time with them. The babies, basically, we get to know them as our own dogs.
So what you see here in the penthouse is standard?
Yes.
You've got a radio. Yes. All rooms have a radio.
Yes.
You've got a heater. Yes. On the wall. Yes. Standard. Yes. You've got a fan. Yes. Standard.
Yes. Reason why we have things like radios and TVs and stuff in the room, why I came up with that idea, it's to mimic as much as what you have at home. Okay. Like when I used to leave my dogs, if I'm going for a night out, I'd put the TV on to what I normally have on, put the lights in a specific way, have my house. So it's less of a shock to the system. I don't want to put my dogs in a place and have these funny outdoor cricket noises, especially little dogs that are used to sleeping in your bed. They're used to being at home with you. Okay. And it's a funny thing. They want to have that peace of mind. Yes, yes. And that's just how it is. Some people think it's crazy, but you know what? Then they're not the right people for they're not our clientele.
And the spa, tell me about that.
Now, the spa was created obviously as an add-on to the hotel. So the spa is just there for the dogs to feel good about themselves. We've got an excellent handpicker. I call him a doggy hairstylist. I think groomer's a bit old-fashioned. I like to do things in a new and different way, and sometimes it puts you in the spotlight, and it has a lot of people maybe make funny comments about you, but I think, you know what, you're not going to get anywhere if you do things in a safe way. People might snigger behind their hands. Well, then they can go and snigger behind their hands. I'm going to do what I love, and I have to do it in a fun, happy way for me to enjoy myself and for the babies to have a good time. The minute I did it my way, that made me happy, and it makes my clients happier. Yeah. Welcome to my beautiful spa, Must Love Dog Spa. As you can see, we create extra ambiance in this very tastefully decorated haven for the very little precious babies. We specially handpick certain products for the babies, obviously, and the shampoos and conditioners. We have very, very beautiful animal magic music playing in the background. It's connecting music. This is from our boutique. It's Mommy's little girl. Gorgeous. Anyway, this is our typical client. Enjoy.
Kijk, Emma. Bella. Okay. Come here. Let's go up into the beach house. We had our first request for a TV. Awesome. Come and have a look. Come here, Bella. This is little Bella. And I'm known as the dog kisser. Come. Look at them, they're going. They're having such fun. This is their beach holiday room. Hey, this is little Elmo. And they enjoy the TV, as you can see. We've got in the beach house. This is their holiday. They like a variety of things. There's 3 of them, so they have to fight over the channels sometimes. So we have to just sort of mix it around a little bit for them. We're not a training facility. We're not puppy boot camp. This is for your dogs to come and relax. We've got custom-made, very comfortable beds. What's nice is the rooms are big enough for staff, which includes me, to come and be with the dogs while they're here. They've got windows, they've got fans, they've got heaters for when it's cold. Every single suite has a grassy area. They go on walks, they have playtime. We mimic what they have at home. If they've got special foods, we cook it up for them. If they like being tickled on their tummies, we do that for them. If they like whatever it is they want. We've had doggies come here that like popcorn. They bring the popcorn with, we feed them popcorn. We've even had to make tea for doggies in the morning. I don't know how healthy it is, but that's not for me to judge. It's funny you asked that. We've had a few little doggy romances. I think that's why they call it puppy love. But we've had a few romances blooming, especially when we've had little social sessions in the Central Park area. This is my life. There's a very personal reason I've had a very tumultuous life, if you can put it that way, and I went through quite a dark period in the last few years, and I looked around and the people, in inverted commas, who were still around were my 2 little dogs, Janee and Leia, and I had to leave them for a while, and I looked around, there was nowhere that I could take them that I was comfortable with, and I had to scramble together some strangers, and I had a lot of time to reflect, and that I came up with this whole concept, and this is done in reverence for all the dogs out there, and I hope other people are maybe going to copy me and stop this old school idea of putting putting your dogs in these cement little prisons. I think it's disgusting, and I'm going to say that now. I think it's disgusting. I think we need to start respecting our animals a little more. This is the epitome of the little toy dog princess suite. This is where the little fluffies come. This is where they get to get extra lavish and attention, and this was just the perfect girly suite, and that's the princess suite. We all need a princess suite in a boutique hotel, let's be honest. 2 little Pekingese staying in here, Molly and Fudge. Fudge is currently on a diet. She's put on a few extra kilos, and so we have to watch her a little bit, so no extra treats. I don't worry about anything right now. This is all I focus on. This is my life. Babies. My children. I love them like they're my own. When they're here, I'm their mom. Ek is liever vir my diere as ek vir mense ooit sal kan wees. En dis die waarheid. Oh no, look what they've done! Okay, now this is something we can deal with. However, chewing up furniture, that's why we send out questionnaires. And if you are a chewer, you can't be in the big suites. We developed a new suite called the Bubblegum Suite. I don't have a lot of strong family connections. There are a few, but that's why the dogs mean so much to me, and this is what my life is about. And it seems very, if you look at this, it all looks really cute and silly and fun, but
There's a lot more of a deeper meaning than just that. There's a lot more than what meets the eye, and that's why this is my life path, and I'm sticking to it. So.
There are some very lucky animals that not really only have homes, but they actually have hotels built just for them. It's dogs, and Nosipo got a chance to go and visit them. Nosipo, how is it going there?
Well, Judy, this is an absolutely amazing place. I mean, it's good enough for humans, but it's made just for dogs. I'm here with Inika at Must Love Dogs, and she's going to be telling us all about this place. Inika, thank you very much for joining us today. Can you tell us about how long this place has been running?
Nosipo will be open for a year in December.
Wow. And how did the idea come about? How do you think that I want to start this place?
Well, the idea came about when I needed a place really desperately for my own two babies, Janee and Leia, and I looked around and there was nowhere suitable for little dogs to go. They were just your regular kennels with cement. Came up with a concept, and yeah, then Must Love Dogs came about.
Now let's talk about the dogs. Where do you keep them?
Well, we keep them in luxury suites.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And they all come custom made with chaise lounges, beds, and doggy floor beds as well.
So this is like the very own hotel.
Yes, exactly. A nice boutique hotel for lap dogs.
Wow. And tell us about the different special things that you do with dogs.
Well, we offer them their own personal scratches and tickles indoors in our scratch and tickle room, and they obviously go for obligatory walks as well. And we don't really leave them alone either. They have their personal playtime sessions in our in our central bark area, and yeah, they basically get treated like royalty at our place. Yes, definitely.
Wow.
It's
so
awesome.
do you keep them together, or do you have one room for one separate dog?
Well, obviously they get checked in their separate families, and that's where they sleep at night. But they have to be social. They come for interviews, and they have to be little. That's part of the deal. Yeah, we don't take big dogs. They're not bigger than knee high, and so they have to. During the day they socialize. So they are separate at night. But during the day, it's a very unique concept. They all have to play together during the day.
So how many times do you guys feed them?
Well, it's breakfast and dinner as a rule, but some doggies have lunchtime as well, and they get treats as well. And obviously some parents are a little bit more strict on the babies, and we aren't allowed to give them treats. Some dogs have allergies. So it really just depends on what is involved, and they have to just pay special attention to the specific baby's needs as well.
So for people who have dogs, what tips would you give them to be the best dog?
Well, tips, I think, before you buy your dog is research. Research the kind of dog you want first, because first of all, owning a dog is an expensive exercise. So you need to know that it's expensive in that you have to neuter your dog if you want to be a responsible dog, neuter or spay your dog. There's a lot inoculations involved. Food is expensive. Have you got the right size garden? If you've got a big dog, you need to, you have a big enough garden. You need to know that your dog needs to be exercised a lot. If you're going to go on holiday, places like mine are expensive. So, there is a lot of research involved and responsibility. And if you have all of that in line before, your dog is going to give you so much love. And also, it's not just a few months that you're going to be looking after your dog. Some dogs live up to 15 years. So can you put all of that in place? Then yes, go ahead.
Well, I absolutely love this place. So I was just wondering, you know,
Yes.
can I just chill here for the holiday? You know? Like get the tickles and the spa and everything.
You're more than welcome to. You look like you've got eager, loving hands, and I think I can offer you a job. Are you available for December? You can come help out. You can fit on the beds. You saw how big the rooms were.
Yes, absolutely amazing. So I really love this place. So I was wondering if I could stay or not.
You're more than welcome to. Can you afford it?
I'll think about that. Well, thank you so much for telling me this today. I absolutely love this place. I think it's great.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much. Well, Judy, while I kick back and relax in this very posh doghouse, hotel, it's bye from me, Nosipho. Till next time when we feature the creature. Au revoir, Judy. Bye.